everybody. Welcome to Newcastle, Indiana.
Indiana, guys. We are exploring Indiana. We're on the outskirts of Indianapolis, about an hour away from Indianapolis to be exact. And we are going to explore this little town of Newcastle. So we just explored Anderson and Muncie, and both of those towns were a dump. Temperature is 21 degrees, and it was snowing a little bit ago. The frozen tundra of Indiana. So we're kind of between Dayton, Ohio, and Indianapolis. We're actually about as close to Dayton almost as we are to Indianapolis if you want to run back that way. Do you like Indiana more than Ohio?
Possibly.
I do want to go to Louisville.
Yeah. Well, if we go to Indianapolis, we can go to Louisville in the morning, and then it's easier to get there.
It's a shame that there's nothing between us and Louisville. Well, there's this Columbus town.
Yeah.
We gotta figure something out. Yeah, we can go south and actually start heading. We won't make it to Louisville.
Yeah.
But we can start heading towards Louisville after we have dinner.
Yeah. No, if I eat, I can probably make it to Louisville if you
Think
want.
so?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be late, but we can make it to Louisville tonight.
Yeah.
Louisville. It's all about the extraordinarily high crime rates. We could start moving towards Louisville.
Yeah.
Now, the only restaurants in this town that are highly rated are pizza places.
And we can't really do that.
We can't eat pizza. We're trying to stay with
So
pizza.
we're going to have to eat in Indianapolis.
No, we're going to go around Indianapolis. We're going to bypass Indianapolis. I think we start heading towards Louisville.
Okay.
We did a lot of Indiana videos, more than I thought we would.
Yeah.
Did we get every last time we wanted to? No. But it's good to leave stuff behind for the next trip.
Is there a big boy on the way to where we're going?
Let's find out. So you're going to be taking when you get to Newcastle, the town's going to be on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite there yet. We're in fall now, I think. There's a Newcastle Correctional Facility. Those are good jobs. Hanging out with inmates. And that's a good job right there. Can you imagine having a job where you just hang out with a bunch of inmates? I mean, what's your job as a prison guard? Just to entertain the inmates? That's pretty fun. You really sing to them and play music for them and bring them stuff they can't get usually. When you get to 38, you're going to take a left, and that'll drive you right through town.
Yeah.
I think we're on 38 earlier today. It's going to be about a little bit. But there's an Applebee's in this town, but we read the reviews,
Yeah.
and they don't sound appealing.
No.
And what's worse is before we read the reviews, we knew what to look out for in the reviews, and we found exactly what we knew to look out for. This region of Indiana is very disappointing. We found smaller towns south of here to be better, but we've hit a patch of just bad, dirty, nasty little area of Indiana. So there's been like great places in Indiana we've run into.
Yeah.
Like that, just south of here is Greensburg. They have like a Honda plant. The town was clean. But let me tell you, some of these towns we've run into out here
Are just not bad.
Yeah, there's nothing horrendous towns out here. So we're in the outskirts now. We'll be driving in a minute. It's just been really disappointing. The review that I found on for Applebee's that worried me was, I'll read it to you. And this is kind of what you get in this part of Indiana. It's kind of like when you get into rural areas that are in bad shape, it's all the same, whether you're in Alabama, Louisiana, or Indiana. When you get to rural areas that suck, here's what you get. Utensils were dirty. Glass was dirty. Food was not prepared to order. The waitress said she could remember our order without writing it down. Apparently not. Chicken quesadillas were soaked in old grease and made them smell like fish. Queso dip tasted like broccoli, cheddar soup, sherry on top, all night up. Oh, they were up all night because they got the D and the V. Okay. The dia. They got the diaphragm, Maria. Wow, okay, very graphic. graphic description, and that's what happens when you eat at a place that has bad standards. Like, Katie kind of got a little upset at me because I went to the bathroom at this Big Boys before we ordered our food, and I went in there and I saw the bathroom. I was like, Katie, I'm not eating here. I was like, if you want to eat here, you're good to go, but I'm not eating here. If the bathrooms are this nasty, what's it like in the kitchen when you can't see, you know? That was in Anderson, Big Boy. She used to go there as a kid. I don't think they've cleaned it since.
Yeah.
I hate to burst your bubble. Have you noticed that every single one of these towns we drive into, as soon as you drive into, there's cops with their sirens on the main streets?
Yep.
Either for an accident, like every single one of these towns, like it seems like crime is really active or present. That's when you hit the 38, taking a left right here.
Left?
Yeah, take a third left and 38.
Okay.
But it seems like every last one of these towns we've entered, there's been police with their lights on the main roads.
Yeah.
There's a bunch. I would go for it, yeah. Oh, that cop is flying this way. Oh, there's an accident right here. Be careful, be careful. You're about to run over the people. Katie, slow down. Those are cops, man.
No.
You can't just like run over cops, bro.
I know. I was far away from them.
You are flying at cops. Great. It seems like, have you noticed how every one of these towns we've gone to, there's been something unfolding?
Mm-hmm.
Either the people are road raging you, or there's an accident. Those are very telltale signs of extraordinarily high use rates. When you go into a town and people are they're angry, and they're using stuff. Slow down. You almost gotta stop. You almost gotta stop.
I know.
Didn't seem like it, since you didn't stop. You cracked me up. Anyways, why is there a Dollar General between like old houses? I've never seen that. But you're supposed to be on the outskirts, buddy.
Wow, it's literally in the middle of houses.
That's weird.
Yeah. Was that the only real estate available in this town?
Anyways, this looks pretty cool. Anyways, like I was saying, guys, when you go into a town and you see police sirens, a lot of car accidents and rushing, like people that are kind of angry and road raging, are telltale signs of very high use rates. So I'm gonna guess that this part of Indiana is going through a lot right now. Look at that. Is those Canada geese or pigeons? Pigeons are not as fancy as Canada geese. This is pretty cool.
Look at their clock tower.
I know, it looks amazing. I'm gonna guess that this part of Indiana is going through some very scary times. Sadly. You know, like if you drive past a cop and he gets really angry at you, they'll give you like a really nasty ticket, the type of ticket that will like raise your insurance like $500 a month. Yeah.
Okay.
You can even get criminal charges. Let's say you drove fast through there and you like clipped one of those officers, you would most likely be arrested, and they'll slap you with like anything they want.
Yeah.
There's no big boys in prison, just so you know. So just
Yeah, I know.
try not to run over police officers if you could.
Okay.
It's just not really the thing you want to do out here. There's more and more, so it must have been pretty bad. There's that many. There's more coming.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy. These towns in Indiana are out of control. I'm telling you, like, and a lot of those car accidents are usually telltale signs of. When you get to 18th Street, you'll take a right.
A right at 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
Telltale signs of people. It's just a lot of abuse. Lots of accidents because they're driving when they're not supposed to. They're road raging people and stuff, and telltale signs of a lot of use.
Yeah. So right up here at the 18th?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see where I need to go.
Now look at Katie. She's sober, but apparently don't hit the truck, please.
I wasn't planning to. I'm far away from it.
Look at that beef. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Harvest Market. Got that Indiana down there. I got my window down even though it's 21 degrees.
I know. It doesn't feel
It doesn't
bad.
really feel that bad. I got my window cracked just so I can feel the cold air.
I mean, if it's at night and there's wind, yeah, it feels horrible.
It could be 42. If it's wind, you're going to feel it to the bones. Is that a dunk?
Well, look at Florida. It's like 60 degrees and it feels terrible if it's windy.
We're getting to some residential communities and see how these people are living out here. Probably a real good place to live.
Remember when we were in Alabama, it was like 30 the day before, and we came down to Florida and it felt colder at 65 because it was windy than it did up there.
So we're going to go to Rushville. This doesn't seem like a town we would find a place to eat. Rushville. That Greensburg might be the place to eat. That town even has a Honda plant. Remember that nice little town called Greensburg? I guarantee you they'll have a place to eat there.
Okay.
You know, this isn't even a lane you're supposed to be driving in. I don't know if you knew that. No, you don't, because you're driving it. There you go. that green Subaru down there. I love how you don't ever accept my counsel while driving. Like, I'm like, hey, Katie, you're not driving on the road. Be like, no, I'm on the road. I'm like, no, you're not. Get off. Get back on the road. I should like always have a slick comeback. I'm like, Katie, you're not supposed to run police officers. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I do it all the time. It's not a big deal. Like, no, it is a big deal. You're gonna go away forever. Like, please don't do that. And she's always got the slickest comebacks to like me telling her I'm scared of her driving. Like, Katie, you're not on the road. You're in the parking spot. Like, I am not. I'm like, yeah, there's cars parked here. Like, it's okay.
It looks like Louisville.
It does look like Louisville. The architecture of Louisville is pretty much the architecture of these places.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie, you almost ran a cop off the road. No, I didn't. He like, why was he there? Like, you never just accept that you suck at driving. Like, you always have like a slick comeback. Yeah, this kind of does look like. It looks like Cleveland, Ohio, and Louisville had a baby when this came out.
Yeah.
And Stanahatchee, Florida, right here in this block. Shooters. Oh, scooters. I was like, wow, that's pretty straightforward. That truck down there. That Greenberg town will definitely have good restaurants because that's like the town where the let me see what they have for restaurants here. They have a Chili's, 2 Chili's, highly rated Mexican. Let me look at open now and highly rated. Chili's? I don't like Chili's. I don't even. Is it the car behind us that makes all that noise?
Yes.
I hope it's not our car making those
No,
noises.
it's the car behind us.
Wow. Wendy's, Pizza King, The Tap, Jordan's, Great Wall, Chinese Buffet, Pop's Diner. I don't know what we're gonna eat, but I can tell you most likely it will be in this. That town was clean, remember? Like they'll actually clean their plates and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll go there. It was remember that Greensburg place, whatever the crap? That was a clean town.
Yeah.
They'll understand hygiene and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know the people in these little towns up here, like Anderson, haven't figured out hygiene.
That you have to clean your place and.
Save on liquors. I've seen these like everywhere up here. Miserable Isabel. It's hit or miss. You get good towns, you get bad towns. It seems like we started off pretty good when we left Cincinnati, and it did all right near Indianapolis, but like down this way. This town isn't as bad as Muncie, and seems a little bit better. Right?
Yeah.
Like I still wouldn't eat at a restaurant here or anything like that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I would eat at a restaurant here, but it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
At least the houses are still not boarded up. So I would say this is a little bit better than Muncie and Anderson.
Yeah.
Noticeably better.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant here. What's it called?
El Chile Poblano.
Hey, Chile Poblano. You want to look at their photos just in case it's worth eating there? You keep driving, but I'll let you know. That's a train coming.
Yes.
It will not stop for you.
I get that. It's
Oh,
not
it's
a train.
Okay. Well,
I get what's going on. No, you have to stop. This is stop sign.
right. All right. Nope, there's a train coming at you. No. Oh, look at the train. Look at the train. Oh, it's coming. Run! It's a train. Step on it, woman. There's a train coming. Wow, you just don't listen. You almost got hit by that train.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? The Chile Poblano is rated a 4.3. They have photos showing you how clean their kitchen is. But this is Ohio or Indiana. Like they don't even, bless their hearts, they don't know what Mexican food is. This is Alabama. This is not Mexican food. There's Mexican food and there's like Alabama. This is Alabama. Let's head to that green whatever. Damn, we could be in Cincinnati or if we're going to Louisville, downtown Louisville is 2.5 hours. We can do it. Let's get to
Continue
Louisville.
on Indiana 103 South for 6 miles.
That's not bad. 2.5 hours. We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's get to Louisville tonight. Get up out of Indiana. I'm tired of Indiana. 2 hours we could be in Louisville. Like you drive 1 hour, I drive 1 hour. We're in Louisville. I'm
No,
fresh.
I'll drive an hour and a half. You can drive the hour. And then we'll eat a big boy.
We'll eat something good. Let's get us
We'll eat big boy.
that big boy down there. You know, at the rate, you know, you are driving about like.
No, the speed limit's 45.
Okay.
Because there's hidden drives. So I'm actually going above.
There's hidden trains too. Like all of a sudden, a train will come out of nowhere.
Jose.
Yeah. No train. That train down there. So this town looks like better than this looks better than Anderson and Muncie.
It does.
Anderson and Muncie were like, wow,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like Detroit looking towns.
Yeah.
This isn't a history class out here. We're just raw on the field, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely get to Louisville. I can't believe we've done so much in one day.
Yeah.
But we'll get to Louisville. Louisville. It's all about the very high crime rate.
I want to go to Meyer while we're still in this area.
Oh, you mean Mayor?
Myers.
Mayor? Hey, don't look at me. Look at the road.
Please don't mispronounce it. It's a
Mayer.
great store. Myers.
Mayor.
Look at the pronunciation.
Mayer. That's how I'm saying cute. Mayer.
Myers.
Mayors.
Myers.
Mayer. Like for Mayer. No, because that's spelled like Myers. M-Y, like Fomado.
Myers.
Fomado. This is pretty. Okay, so we're gonna say Newcastle's in much better shape than Muncie and Anderson.
Yeah.
Anderson is like, wow. And actually, we can actually stay in Indiana. Like, we can stay, if there's a hotel somewhere on the Indiana side, we don't have to cross into Kentucky. We can stay in Indiana.
Yeah.
And in the morning do a few videos. This is gorgeous.
Do videos in Indiana, do some in Kentucky.
So what I've noticed about Indiana, it's like it's really pretty in the rural parts, like places like this that are kind of country and rural and whatever. But once you're like inside the towns, it's like really bad.
If I can, I'd like to go swimming within either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
This is gorgeous. Louisville. It's all about the extraordinarily high crime rates and unnecessary murders. I guess this will take you back in Indianapolis. Let's go to Louisville. We can do it. 2.5 hours around.
You put Louisville in.
Yeah, Louisville.
So, yeah.
And that's in downtown Louisville. Like, we could probably get a hotel
On the outskirts.
in the outskirts somewhere. Cause there's a lot I want to do. Like I want to do Clarksdale, Jeffersonville, all
Yeah.
those little suburbs on this side of Indiana.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get us a little bit further and
We'll eat at that Greenberg place. Greensburg?
are we going through there?
Yeah, you're going through there. Yeah.
Okay.
Columbus, there's a few other towns.
We should probably eat in Columbus. Get a little bit further before we eat.
True that. Yeah. Careful, the bridge is icy.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't. If you did, you wouldn't be Katie. If you did, you wouldn't be Katie. Beautiful. It's nice once you're outside of the towns. Like once you're like on these country roads, it's really refreshing. It's pretty refreshing. But once you're in these little towns, like if I were to move out here, I would want like a place like this, like just a house up on a hill somewhere away from everybody. Notice how they still mow their lawns even though it's the winter. I think it's nice and long, pretty. In Alabama, people don't even mow their lawns in the winter. Just let it grow until summer. Gorgeous area. I think the trick to living in Indiana is like not ending up in a city.
Yeah.
Like ending up like in a place like this where you're just 10 miles outside of a town. And nobody can come bother you. Nothing about junkies breaking your windows or stealing your CD player. Fence it in and let 12 German Shepherds around your yard.
Yeah.
Your food bill alone on those German Shepherds will bring you to the poorhouse. I want you to know one German Shepherd would eat $120 a month when we had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, our German Shepherd, when we had a German Shepherd, it would eat $120 a month. He retired in some rich old person's house in Naples. That was really cool. Really nice people. Maybe they could have found less stereotypical description for the people that adopted him. That dog never wanted to hear about us ever again. That dog was like, nope, you guys again? I'm living in a nice mansion now. Y'all can just go back to that trailer park down there. That dog was done with us.
He's like, yeah, I don't have to eat. I can eat the lamb that I like here.
That dog was like the most bitter dog ever.
Yeah, all he would eat was lamb. He wouldn't eat dry food.
Like, we couldn't afford to feed him $400 worth of food a month. But he was resentful. Like he would like look at you all, like giving me this piece of crap. I want lamb, and like we give him lamb like.
Well, he had allergies. This dog had allergies.
This dog was a millennial.
Yeah. He was allergic to corn. What was it? Corn, chicken.
He'd get like really sick unless he had lamb.
Yeah, or beef.
Go figure. Like a can of lamb was like $1.99. I couldn't afford to feed a dog. We could barely afford to feed
I was
ourselves.
trying to feed him like ground beef, like, and mix it in with his food, and he'd be like, "It's not lamb."
I thought it was a snob.
Yeah.
He's happy to be with them rich white people now. They can definitely afford to get whatever he wants. We're in Louisville. We're in Louisville. We're in Louisville. We finally made it to Louisville.
Wrong.
Louisville.
Wrong
It's
one.
all about the unnecessary murders and high crime rates.
In a quarter mile.
Yeah, I don't
turn
think
right
that's
on
going on
US
here,
40
is
West
it?
Historic National Road.
Why are there cows by their water tower?
No idea. It's very out of
This is
place.
really neat right here. Oh, this is gorgeous. Nice.
Yeah.
I have really enjoyed this road trip.
Yeah.
I think we need to explore the north more. I'm sick and tired of the south.
The south is like,
They're always trying to murder you.
yeah.
Turn
Or
right
try
on
to get
US 40
Instagram
West
clout.
Historic
Gosh,
National Road.
man, yeah, it's like they're always trying to murder you in the south.
Yeah.
Up here, they're not worried about it. One, it's too cold to chase somebody down. Two, nobody has Dodge Chargers here, so how can they murder you? How can you murder somebody when you don't have an SRT?
Look, it's squatted.
Continue on US 40 West for 5 miles.
It's 20 degrees and the wind's blowing. I bet it would suck to be out there right now. I can't wait to get back to Florida. Woo! My little apartment in Sarasota. Go down there, Siesta Key, and go go fishing for bass and snook and frozen bridge.
I want to ride a jet ski.
We should definitely get rid of our jet ski once the weather gets better.
Yeah. Probably
The
another
roads
month
are,
or so.
frozen out here. You have to be like super careful. All that right there is like straight up
Yeah, I
ice.
know.
I don't think these people around here can afford salt.
Okay,
All right, we're 2 hours
60.
from where we can do this. Oh man, this is so cool. Beautiful sunset over our frozen tundra wilderness. Got that Indiana down there. Got that Indiana down there in Indiana. Got that Indiana down in Indiana. Tell you what, got that Indiana. What? Down in Indiana. Got that Indiana. If you hit the
I know.
yeah, if you hit that, you're flying off the road.
I know.
Got that Indiana and flying off the road. Got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana. Yep, she's flying off the road. Got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. She's flying off the road. Got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. Flying off the road.
Are you done?
Got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana. Girl's gonna fly right off the road. Got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana.
You know what I find hilarious? Like, it probably freezes like once a year. If once, maybe once every few years in Florida, and you still see bridge ices before road signs in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Never seen that. Got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. This girl's flying off the road. Got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana.
If you keep doing that, you're gonna get.
Indiana. This girl's flying off
Please
the road.
be quiet.
Got that Indiana. If you stopped interrupting me, I could finish the song and then I would be done. But if you keep interrupting me, I should get to start all over again. Got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. She's flying off the road. Got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana. Got that Indiana. This girl's flying off the road. She's flying off the road. She ain't looking at the road. She trying to look at me, 'cause I'm a hot toad. She already been told, keep your eyes on the road. 'Cause she's got that Indiana. Ow! She's got that Indiana. Woo! Got that Indiana. Yeah! You punched me in the eye.
Why are you crying? I didn't even touch you.
You punch me in the eye, 'cause you can't keep her hands on the wheel. Keep your hands on the wheel, kids. Keep your hands on the wheel. You don't keep her hands on the wheel, you don't fly up the road. 'Cause she's got that Indiana. She's got that Indiana. Can't keep her eyes on the road. Flying off the road, you're flying off the road. She's got that Indiana. Woo! Got that Indiana.
Can you be done already?
She's got that Indiana. That girl's flying off the road. Why do you need a bobcat just to like for one business?
For one
A
bed
host
bug
just-
motel.
That bridge done iced up. It's 20. It'll be like below 20 here any minute. We're in another little town. This is called
Dunneries.
Dunnereef. Sounds like a disease. Like, oh man, I got Dunnereef. Oh no! Oh no, he's got Dunnereef. Like some bad stuff out there, man. They go, what? Man, what happened to Lear? Man, he got Dunnereef.
Dunneries.
Oh no, he got Dunnereef. Antique store right there. That's pretty cool. Look at all the signs they got.
Yeah, I know.
What? If you're looking for some like old, I would tell you what, I've been trying to get me an old sign. Get that Donnery up. Tastes like gonorrhea.
Ew.
Sorry, I'm trying to rhyme with whatever comes to my mind. There's only a few
Don't
words.
use that one.
There's a few words there. So you got that gonorrhea. I met her right behind that Circle K.
In a quarter mile,
Let me
turn
tell
left
you
on
what I
Indiana 3
found out
South.
about
Oh
her.
my, please, just cut while you're ahead. We're not thinking about that on our
Okay.
family-friendly
Family
YouTube channel.
Family-friendly channel. But Katie punched me in the eye.
No, I
It's not
didn't.
family friendly. Hold on, you want to say, hold on, let's back this up. Remembering this is a
Turn left
family
onto
friendly
Indiana
channel,
3 South.
why are you punching me in the eye?
I didn't.
Is that something that would happen? You're watching a family friendly YouTube channel and like your co-host punches?
Continue on Indiana 3 South for 14 miles.
What type of family friendly channel does the co-host punch the main host in the face? Ow! And then scratch him while you guys aren't looking.
He's like saying ow randomly. Can't believe he's doing this.
Yeah.
He's trying to make you look bad.
We're on South 3 Indiana. You know why? Because she's got that Indiana. You know, I've been hating on you for so long for being from Michigan. Now that I've seen how bad Indiana sucks, I'll have so many more racial things I can say to you while we're like, when
That's
we're mad at each
not
other.
good.
Or we're mad at each other, like, this house is dirty. It's just like Anderson, where you're from. Like, I'll have so many more slurs I can throw at you now. And when I get home and the house is dirty, like, this house is dirtier than Anderson, Indiana, where you're from. And then you can punch me in the face. They have great fights, man.
Oh yeah.
Watch both hands on the wheel.
It's
And
on.
don't ever hit the brakes while not knowing how to drive. There you go. So, it's 19 degrees already. We're below 20. It's not a big deal. Put my window down. Stick my hand out.
Like I haven't noticed like gray sky days. It's been like
Good days?
sunny. What? Gray sky days.
Oh, great sky days. I don't want more great sky days.
It's been very like sunny and nice since we've been up here.
California dreaming there much?
What? It's been nice.
It has. Yeah, we got some good weather finally. You know, the weather, there's actually more ice and snow south of us than there is.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually pretty bad south of Louisville.
Yeah.
Like, there's snow on the ground and there's ice. Like, Nashville,
Because we're going to Nashville. Because we always have to go to Nashville.
yeah, it might be really nasty down there. We might have to actually stay in Louisville or southern Indiana for a little bit.
Which is not bad.
Look at the weather and like, the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad down that way.
No, not bad to have to stay there.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
We'll have to see. It's 19 degrees now. You get used to the cold weather. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, you get used to it after a while. Like, remember the first time we were like terrified because it was 19?
Yeah.
You get used to it.
You're just like,
Yeah, you get used to it.
it's another weather day. And I always loved the sunsets during the winter.
Because you're freezing.
Because it looks pretty.
It's alright. You know what?
Those
that?
pinks, the orange meets the blue.
Go blue!
And then you can see it from far wide.
Yeah.
That's what I always loved.
Yeah, you don't get that in Florida.
No, you don't.
The purples.
The Florida, it just like, everything is so tight together.
Yeah.
You don't have this wide open view.
Yeah. I like the beach in Florida. Like, it's not freezing cold. Like, you can go bass fishing, you can go snook fishing.
Why do you have to be this way?
You can go on Siesta Key on Christmas Day in shorts. I absolutely love Florida. I can leave you up here if you don't like Florida.
Why are you being like this towards me today?
Because you're talking down on Florida. Yeah, I like Florida. Hey, dude, keep your hands on the wheel, bro. It is nice to get away from the heat for a little bit and cool down. For a little bit. But we're driving back to Florida. We're going bass fishing.
being able to wear flip-flops every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably going to get me a new pair of Skechers here soon. Sandals. Because that's what I like.
Indiana. Indiana. Snow-covered barns. It is pretty and relaxing. See the purple. You don't see the purple in Florida.
Yeah.
You know what you also don't see in Florida? 19-degree weather. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna let you guys go. Me and Kate are gonna have a little conversation off camera. She looks like her eyes flinching. Not sure what she's mad about this time. I've been good.